Dude, seriously. Stop worrying. Look, Justin Bieber is not going to play Luke Skywalker in the new... Oh, we're on? Oh, sorry about that. Hello, Facebook freaks and geeks. It's your boy, Jerry, coming at you from the Fortress on a Sunday evening. And man, sorry, you got me caught in a conversation with Boba Jedi over here. Anyway, so we got Iron Man 3 that premiered over the weekend, and early reviews look really, really good. Actually, early showings on Thursday showed that it made about $15 million, which is really solid for a Thursday evening movie premiere. And overseas, it made $193 million, so it's well on its way to being right up there with the other two Iron Man films. I personally haven't seen it yet. I wanted to watch it this weekend with my wife, but she had to work both days, Saturday and Sunday, so I'll probably catch it Monday or Tuesday, so none of you guys go posting any spoilers on my site now, okay? But that neither here nor there. It's done really, really well, and this looks to be the last Iron Man film. There was only a 3-movie deal in the works. Now, that's not to say there won't be an Iron Man 4. There will definitely be an Avengers 2 before an Iron Man 4. So we'll just have to wait and see on that level. Some other films to mention that are coming out soon. We got Star Trek Into Darkness. We got The Man of Steel, June 14th. World War Z, a zombie film starring Brad Pitt. Thor 2, the sequel for Thor, which premieres 8th of November of this year. So a lot of stuff as far as sci-fi and action coming soon to a theater near you. So you guys go out there and check out this stuff. Back on the Man of Steel, I read a rumor today that I want to talk about. Rumor comes to us from io9.com, and the article writer was Rob Bricken. And he basically posts that, according to the studio, or rumors from the studio, is that in this new film, Krypton does not explode. It's not destroyed. Which harkens back to another rumor that was confirmed by Zack Snyder, in that there's no kryptonite even mentioned or seen in the film. So I guess both of those would, they both make sense. It bothers me a little bit, though, that they're changing the mythos of the character this dramatically, because the whole point of Superman is he's an immigrant here on Earth. He's lost his own world, and he's adopted ours as his home. And it's one reason that makes him the hero that he is. So if Krypton isn't destroyed, not only is he not the last son of Krypton, but now you've done something that comic books and other movie franchises have steered away from for years, and that was having to deal with a whole planet full of supermen or women. So I'm really hoping the rumor to this is false. The movie should still be really good. It's not going to keep me from wanting to go see it. Unlike movies like Star Trek, I'll go right into Star Trek. Into Darkness, which premieres here in May. For those of you who don't want to hear this spoiler, you might want to stop now. But basically, the villain has been, for all intents and purposes, confirmed as Khan. And so I will not be seeing it. For those of you that want to give me flack for that and calling out my Trek hood, you're welcome to your opinion. In my personal opinion, you are sort of walking over another great film, which in my opinion can't be topped, in Wrath of Khan. And basically, after the 2009 film, J.J. Abrams had a whole clean slate to deal with. He could have gone in any direction that he wanted to. His total new alternate timeline could have done anything. What's he do? He decides to retell the story of Khan, and from the synopsis that I've read, he hasn't even done that very well. Now, for you Star Trek fans out there that are hot and heavy, they're going to go see this, and it doesn't bother you that they're retreading over the Khan storyline, I got news for you. From what I've read, you might not like how they come across and how they do it. But that's me. I still say go out there and see it, and you know what? I'm probably going to end up seeing it any dang on way, because I really want to see how this plays out on the big screen. And so I did see the first film in 2009, so I'm really on the fence about it. Right now, I probably won't see it, but I could change my mind. Anyway, I mentioned World War Z, the zombie film starring Brad Pitt. It's don't have a premiere date for that, I'm going to have to write that down and get back with you on that. But Mania.com, Superhero Hype are two sources that I use almost exclusively as far as where I get my information from. I also use Entertainment Weekly. The IO9 site that I mentioned earlier, the site that I haven't used before. I just heard about it this evening, so I'll give that site and peruse it a little more further. On that note, lots of TV shows to talk about out there. We've got Defiance on Sci-Fi, which is a post-apocalyptic film, humans living in and around aliens after an alien invasion. We have Revolution on NBC. Meh. I watched the first show. I didn't care for it. I prefer Defiance. Both have similar themes and topics. But please check out A Revolution on NBC. I don't have the night that it comes on, but you can Google it. We have Continuum, which is due to premiere for its second season on Sci-Fi in June. We have the return of Warehouse 13. Plenty of other sci-fi shows out there to catch. I know I'm missing a handful of them. Walking Dead, always a hot topic. For those of you who don't know, on Free Comic Book Day, which was Saturday, one of the comics they were giving out was a free one-shot of the Walking Dead comic. So if you Walking Dead fans out there, in between seasons, and I'm hearing, I don't know, is this last season? I'm not sure. But get your Walking Dead fix when the show isn't on. Go pick up the comic book. I'm sure it's a great read. Usually, a lot of these TV shows, sometimes, and movies, sometimes they do a little bit better in the comic book version. So check that out. Once again, I mentioned the sites Mania and SuperheroHype.com. I use both of those sites exclusively, so you can go to both of those sites for movie reviews, TV shows, you name it. I did mention Free Comic Book Day, and if you bear with me, one of the comics that I picked up was this one here. It is not a #1, but it's a preview of a #1, Superman: The Last Son of Krypton, and this is basically a one-shot story, and so I haven't got a chance to read this yet, but I'm going to. Free Comic Book Day is a great day. Do it like once a year, and there's a multitude list of comics out there that you can pick up and absolutely free. And for those of you that subscribe at your local comic book dealer, they usually will put a free comic in your box, so you don't even have to ask for it. So that's a good thing. And along the lines of comics, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a new film due to premiere here in a couple of years from Marvel. Lots of other things on the superhero action sci-fi scene. I'm sure I'm missing a few things. This is on my second blog spot. I do want to put a plug in. I'm going to be posting this blog to the Sci-Fi Superfan page on Facebook, and with the assistance of my wife, I'm going to create my own website using WordPress, which is an application my wife uses for her website. And that'll be something completely new. I'll post the blogs up to there. There'll be a way for you to actually connect and talk directly and input sort of in live time. So that'll be something new that I haven't done before, and I'm looking forward to doing that. Thanks to my wife for help there. And with that, some shout-outs. Well, I've already mentioned my wife. She's always there as my rock to give me a helping hand in places that I need it. Shout out to my cousin Eddie. Hey, how about those A's, Eddie? Right? Yeah. Anyway, my sister Rhonda. Oh, can't forget my sister Rhonda. She always likes to have a plug for her. Anyway, that's it for tonight's blog, folks. Like I said, I'm sure I'm missing a few things. I don't like to keep these too long. This is running on about 9 minutes. So, anyway, catch Iron Man 3, already out in theaters. Post your reviews to the Sci-Fried page. Comments, complaints, critics, whatever you want to call it, to my own Facebook page. All comments are welcome. And with that, in the immortal words of Stan Lee, Excelsior, enough said.